How to write a research paper fast. Through the course of school, and sometimes your career, you have to write a research paper at one time or another. Usually you know enough about what to write. However, writing is seldom anyone's favorite way to spend time. In the pileup of work, writing often sinks to the bottom of priorities. At crunch time, you then need to double up in your efforts to make the deadline. Only the knowledge of how to write a research paper fast can save you. For school, a research paper demonstrates the learning and knowledge gained from class. It is therefore important to show your teacher that you have studied well and applied your learning in a way that is gainful for you. A well-written research paper will serve not only to reinforce your learning, it could be useful for others as a source of information, reference, and basis for other studies as well. Hence, your paper must be well-written, well-prepared, and well-examined, and it must be submitted on time. Here are guidelines to write your research paper. 1. Determine how much time you have and realistically divide it roughly into several important increments. 5% determining your thesis statement, 5% writing it down, 15% writing an outline of arguments and counterarguments, 25% research, 40% actual writing, and 10% polishing. This is just to give you an idea. You can adjust the time as needed. For example, you may allot more time for research and writing. 2. Decide on your thesis statement. The thesis is the meat, the foundation of your research paper. You want it to be solid and strong. Focus your mind on what you want to say, clarify your idea, and encapsulate it in your mind. As much as possible, make it to be something you firmly believe in. It will be much easier to write about something you believe in your heart to be true, rather than something you doubt. 3. Write down your thesis statement. Make it succinct, clear, and sure. As you move on to writing the outline, write your introduction to make the reader know why you came up with the thesis. Make the introduction interesting, thought-provoking, and attention-grabbing to draw your teacher and the reader into further reading. 4. Write your outline. Think of arguments to support your thesis and write the ideas out in short sentences. Write as fast as the thoughts occur to you. Imagine that you are talking with a friend, convincing him of your point of view, and then write down your line of reasoning. Also, think up of possible rebuttals to your arguments or other points of view and then counter these. Remember, you are writing only the outline, so don't write in paragraphs just yet. Keep items and bullet points in brief. Arrange topics and headings and subheadings as applicable and according to the format prescribed by your teacher. 5. Do your research. This is the usual bottleneck for writers because research can take a long time, especially if you don't know how to work fast and have no idea what you're looking for. This is why it's important to have an outline. Your outline will guide you on specific information you need to find, so you don't have to waste time reading lots of useless material. The usual order of things is to study other materials that have been published on your topic. Since you need to produce your research paper fast, you don't have time to go about it the usual way. To do fast research, go to the library and take out books related to your topic. Scan the table of contents of each book, find a chapter that seems related to any of the arguments in your outline, and go to that chapter. Scan it quickly and pick out relevant information for your reference, including citation information. Read the context of the statement, though, to make sure you're not misquoting the author. If you scan and work fast, you can find references for all your arguments in no time. Don't get caught up reading what doesn't apply to your research. 6. Now it's time to write. Flesh out the points in paragraph form by using your outline as a guide. Let the ideas flow and write freely. Explain each argument in turn and respond to counterarguments persuasively with facts and data, and with a conclusion supporting your thesis in a convincing way. 7. Edit, edit, edit. Polish up your writing. Make sure the ideas flow smoothly from one paragraph to another and that the presentation of arguments is cohesive. Edit grammar and punctuation. Eliminate excess. Tighten up your thesis statement, introduction, and conclusion. These are the things that will leave a lasting impression. Writing research papers do not have to be drudgery. Welcome it as part of your growth and development as a person devoted to learning and education. It will discipline you to keep challenging and improving yourself. You can do it by applying this guide on how to write a research paper fast.